Hi guys, Righteous Rhema here. Today is a very special day for me. Today is my author-versary. Yay, yay for me. That's why I'm wearing my earrings. This is my book cover with the little gold seal to match my Amazon #1 bestseller, GasLIT, Escaping the Narcissist Pit. This is my pen name, Righteous Rhema. My book can be found on my website, righteousrhema.com, amazon.com, Kindle. But I want to just celebrate my book. I want to tell y'all how this process came to be. This is my second year. This is my second year being an author. My second year. I published my first book June 1st, 2023. June 2023. And it's weird because I started school the same day. So the first day of school, June 1st, first day of school in the doctoral program, and first day being a published author. So I had two major things happening that day. And I want to tell you how I started being an author. So I always wanted to be an author. And I feel like my name, like I'm not anybody special. Who's gonna buy my book for me? So I actually went and got this degree right behind me, Master of Christian Studies. I felt like I had to have like an impressive thing in the back of my book if I had my picture back there, which I don't have my picture on this one. But I was like, I gotta have like something to say, who am I? So that's actually why I went and got my master's in Christian Studies, because I wanted to give myself credence as an author. But years later, from after I got the degree, I wrote the book. So the book is called GasLIT, Escaping the Narcissist Pit. This book, it kind of just, I'm going to just read you the back of the book so you can just hear from the back of the book. If you can survive narcissistic abuse, you can survive anything. A relationship with a narcissist is the death of 1,000 paper cuts. In this narcissistic abuse recovery manual, Righteous Rhema writes from decades of experiences with narcissists, which has equipped her to lend a hand to pull out others who are suffering in toxic relationships. In this book, you will learn to spot and avoid a narcissist early on, enact boundaries that narcissist-proof your life, discover how trauma opens the door to toxic relationships, and accept the role you played in the toxic tango. Following the path to freedom that she forged with the leading of the Holy Spirit and the wisdom of others, Righteous Rhema shares personal examples of how God led her to break free from relational toxicity and to narcissist-proof every area of her life by healing her from past trauma and restoring her God-given identity. Well, this book is really good, y'all. I'm not just saying that because I wrote the book. This book is really good. I'm going to tell you how good the book is in a minute. First, on #1, it's a #1 Amazon bestseller, so it must have done really well. Okay. The book is 269 pages, y'all. 269 pages. This is not some 100-page book. No offense, people who write 100-page book. This is my first book I ever wrote. It's 269 pages, and I say every page is full of like. Let me read just some of the chapters I have in here. Here's the contents here. Full of content. One of the chapters is the GasLIT workplace, dealing with narcissism in the workplace, where I share a personal example. One chapter is called Strongholds. Another chapter is called People Pleasers. Another chapter is called Why You. So this is a really, really good book, you all. I'm going to share with you how well the book did, how well the book performed, how I got this seal on my book. It wasn't on there in the beginning. I think all these have it on here. When I first got the book, it didn't have it on there, but forever, as long as this book is ever being bought or printed, it will always have the seal on it forever. Once you get the seal, it never comes off. Even if you did it 10, 30 years ago and never have another Amazon bestseller, you always have the seal on your book. That's why it's on my earrings. The seal is on my earrings. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how well the book performed. GasLIT, Escaping the Narcissist Pit. Let me see if I can rotate this and show you all. All right. So, GasLIT, Escaping the Narcissist Pit. Congratulations, Righteous Rhema. I reached #1. Gotta read it backwards. #1 hot new releases. 17 titles in the USA and 4 in Canada. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading this wrong. Okay, in Canada, okay. #1 hot new releases at Canada and USA. Have 17 in the USA, 4 in Canada, and 10 #1 bestsellers. So you can have hot new releases, 17 in the USA, 4 in Canada. You can have #1 bestsellers. So I had 10 #1 bestseller categories. Total achievements 31. Shout out Shout out, number one, to God, Most High God, because it couldn't be possible without him. I wrote this book when I was I was writing the book while my mother was transitioning. My mother passed from breast cancer, October 2022. And I wrote this book, I published the book June 1st, 2023. So I was writing the book, editing the book for my publisher while I was going through my mother's passing. My mom was like, the book done yet? The book done yet? She never got to see me become a published author, but she knew the book was coming. And so I had to go through, help take care of my mother as she was going through, the transition with cancer, and as she passed. Then I had to keep writing the book. And I had to grieve, writing the book, had to move out of my apartment, kept writing the book. School was starting June 1st, so I had to do some reading before school started. Still writing the book. So this book came out of some hardship. It wasn't just, I wrote the book I was in a dark place finishing the book. It wasn't dark the whole time, but towards the end, it got dark. But I kept persevering, and God got me through it. Thank God. Shout out to my mom for pushing me. Shout out to God for strengthening me. Thank God. Number one is God. Number two is my publisher, Elite Publications. They are here on this Elite Publications and Gifts of Legacy. They were instrumental. They designed my cover for me. They showed me some examples, and they cover that I wanted. I like the dark blue, so I'm wearing blue today for my color. I like this color because it kind of shows like the somber mood of, going when you're blue, when you're down. And GasLIT, you have to read the book to know why I use that term. But I like how it's like they're in a dark pit. You're in a dark pit. It's empty. It's bare. And then I use this book to pull you out of the pit with the help of God and the Holy Spirit. And I'm gonna read y'all which number one bestsellers I reached. I think I have some of them right here. So I don't have all the notes written right, but bestsellers in health and spirituality. Hot new release in codependency, number 2. Compulsive behavior was number 1. In emotions and mental health, number 5. In mental health, it was number 7. In mental illness was number 2. In morals and responsibilities was number 3. Morals and responsibility parenting ebook. So it's different categories. And I'll show you all, as you can see it for yourself. That's Amazon. That's me right there. Number 2? It's in the right direction. That's the seal, the back of the cover. Amazon bestseller. That's number 3. And it varies because sometimes you may be like people are posting books all the time, so you may be number 1, but you got to get that screenshot, get it in while you can for a change in a couple of days. So yeah, bestsellers in inner child. So this book, it did really well, y'all. Bestseller in behavior. How new releases in morals and responsibility parenting ebooks. So Amazon Hot New Releases, number 1 in mental health. So yeah, you all. The number 1 release in compulsive behavior. I didn't get all the screenshots, but yeah, you all did really well. And number 3, so number 1, I thank God. Number 2, I thank my publisher. Number 3, make sure I got this called out. Number 3, other way here. Number 5, emotions and mental health. Number 2, codependency. So, and number 3, I want to thank you all. If you all did not buy the book, I would not be on any list, okay? Thanks to everyone who went to Amazon, got the Kindle. It was a $1 on the June 1st, which helped get to number 1, Kindle number 1. And then those who bought I have hardcover. I don't have an example right here, but hardcover, and I have paperback. $15. $15. Hardcover, $20. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free. If you don't have Kindle Unlimited, but you just have Kindle, it's $4.99. And you all, it started off as a journal. It started off as a journal. I put the journal, it's in handwriting form. I can't show you because some of the stuff in the journal I couldn't put in the book. And then they turned into a book. And guess what? I have 2 more books I'm working on even now. And they're going to be fiction, novels. I was working on those books before I even started on this book. So stay tuned, you all. Buy my book on Amazon. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Author-versary. Bye.